Boom. There we go, everybody. Let this, I think the focus is still locked on me, but let me just relock it just in case it is not. How is everybody doing today? You guys can hear the music and everything, right? Just make sure everybody can hear the music. How's everybody doing? Carthu called me a hater in the live stream before this. Did I? I don't know. You probably deserved it. You want to try and redeem yourself this stream? If you're bringing it up, you're probably trying to redeem yourself, I'd assume. What if Goku was gay? Probably lose its cell, because you wouldn't have a son. What if Vegeta was sent to Earth with Goku? They conquer the planet, and the story becomes very boring very quickly. I mean, I could do that as a one-off. What if you guys really want? But you know, I don't think it's that good of a one-off what if even. But yeah, everybody said they could hear the music, I think, so I think we're good there. What if Cell killed Gohan? When? Do you mean when he came back as Super Perfect? I'm not sure when he would have the chance to. What if Goku and Gohan entered the time chamber before Vegeta and Trunks? I might be working on that one. I actually have two Goku and Gohan in the time chamber videos that I want to get out, hopefully sometime soon. What if Goku landed on Kami's lookout? I think Smugstick did that one. And I try not to step on other people's toes if I can. We have over 100 people in here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Also, guys, just so you know, if you do want your what if read, it's very hard for me to read the entire chat. So the easiest way for you guys to get your what if suggestions, ideas read by me is to super chat. I'm not trying to, beg for donations or anything. I don't need them. But if you really have an idea, you think it's really interesting, and you really want me to see it, that is the best way to guarantee it, because as you can see how fast the chat is moving, I just try to keep up as best I can, and sometimes I linger on ideas for a little bit if they're pretty good. What if the Dragon Balls couldn't wish people back? Well, Krillin and Master Roshi stay dead, and that creates a drastically different series from that point on. I'd have to think about that one. Yeah, that'd be something I'd have to think about. What if Cell won? I hear a lot of people say that, but I don't know how he would win. The only way I could see him winning is if Gohan isn't ever motivated by Goku to, use his full strength. But I feel like Gohan, even without Goku, because Goku even tells him, you're strong enough to do this on your own. Holy crap, the chat is moving very, very fast. Even Gohan without, Goku's inspiration should just be strong enough to take care of Cell. That's sort of the whole point of the narrative. It's more so Gohan was holding back to stop the Earth from being damaged by his own Kamehameha. Alright, oh my god, these are so fast. What if Piccolo died in Dragon Ball? Well, the Dragon Balls would be gone, which would be a very big deal. Say for the Saiyan arc and things like that. Also, Raditz becomes a much bigger issue because you don't have Piccolo, obviously, to kill him. It honestly just pretty much defeats the purpose. Nicolo Rodriguez, please do not spam, my dude. I'm going to have to time you out if you keep spamming. Don't just copy-paste your messages. And we have 2 Super Chats back-to-back, both $2. Thank you very much to Toxic Noxic, who said, and hopefully that notification was not too loud. Guys, let me know if that sound was too loud. And the GIF is still broken. Great. Or the GIF. Says, what if Gohan went Super Saiyan against Raditz? I've thought of that one, though I think Goku would have to die. Sorry, I'm away for the mic. Goku would have to die for that one to work out. Let me just relock the focus. So if Goku dies that early on, I mean, he dies at the same point in essence. It's really hard to say. Gohan becoming Super Saiyan really isn't his full power. It'd be 50 times his base power level of 1. His enraged state is what he really needs to unlock that, 1,000-fold multiplier that he gets at that point in the series. Hunter Marshall with the $2. Hopefully I could scroll back up to it. Says, what if Vegeta went Super Saiyan first? Well, he loses. He's just not strong enough to defeat Frieza. But there is something interesting there that I want to look at. I remember there being and thank you Goku 2020 for the subscription, for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this person is still spamming. All right, Nicolo, I told you not to spam. Now I'm gonna put you in timeout, and I'm not gonna read whatever you're saying, man. All right, sorry to say it. Did he go into timeout or not? Ah, there we go. A little behind. The sound was not too loud. Good. So yes, Vegeta going Super Saiyan first is actually more difficult than you'd think. Like, a lot more difficult. And also, guys, while you're here, make sure you, for those of you who don't know, there's probably a good bit of you who don't. I actually, thank you, M9 Clan GG, for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who don't know, we actually have or I actually have a second channel called Gym Leader Carthu, and I do see Vegito Black Art with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Swordman, how are you doing? I see you in the chat, my dude. Here's my second channel, guys. If you guys are interested in my second channel, I live stream there literally all the time. So if you're interested, make sure you stop by there. Because I live stream on my second channel 6 days a week. Monday through Saturday, take Sunday off, and then Monday through Saturday again. So it's going to be pretty good. What if Krillin killed Tambourine? Okay, so if Krillin killed Tambourine, that actually changes a lot, but you'd have to make Krillin a whole lot stronger. It's hard to say. I don't know if Goku's rash action actually leads him to the Super Divine Water, so I think that's pretty important. What if Goku wasn't a Saiyan Part 2? Do you mean Part 3? I'm pretty sure we did a Part 2 to that. And if you mean Part 3, then yes, all what ifs are continuing into the future. But it should be Part 3. I'm pretty sure there's a Part 2 to that series already. Thank you very much, Mason S. What if Frieza was good? As I've said multiple times, guys, I don't think that's very interesting. I think it undermines Frieza's character. And I try to build up characters rather than tear them down. Thank you so very much. Trakir Gaming Z, thank you very much for the subscription. And Adrian Valadrez, my buddy Adrian, over from the second channel, he's constantly donating over there as well, realized that Goku in the Born with God Key What If has mastered Super Saiyan God at a better level than Canon Goku and Canon. I can't believe Canon Goku hasn't tried it. Well, he hasn't tried it with any form since regular Super Saiyan, which is kind of a shame. It's actually really why it's part of the reason I hate Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is sort of like Goku forgetting what he said in the Cell arc, which is like, oh yeah, this power is useless if I can't use it for very long, and if it has a negative, I shouldn't even bother using this power. Might as well master the power I have. Goku should be mastering Super Saiyan 2 towards the Buu arc. He shouldn't be relying on Super Saiyan 3, this wonky power-up that has a big downside that doesn't even do anything, like I've said multiple times. Toxic Noxic with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, take my money. Also, what if Raditz listened to Goku when he told him to leave Earth? Well, he'd come back. He'd come back in a year with the other two Saiyans. I don't know if he would train with them. I doubt it. Vegeta seems very against training. I think there's actually a good case to be made that Vegeta would kill Raditz because he was not strong enough. Though, could flip it one way or the other, but basically he doesn't think Raditz is worth much anyway, so I think there's an argument to be made that Vegeta would just kill Raditz anyway, and thus leaving the story in a similar place. If not, the Saiyan arc seems very built on the idea that only Vegeta was ever going to leave alive in terms of the villain side. Yeah, so I think Raditz gets defeated, let's say, by, you know, Piccolo, and then Vegeta kills Raditz then. It's the same thing. We still don't have much of a difference. What if Beerus didn't wake up? I actually did that what if. I'm, like, pretty sure it's like my third what if ever. I'll update the thumbnail sometime soon for it, so that way you guys know it's mine, because it has my very old style of thumbnail, but I definitely did that what if. Hello, Courtney Bugs, who just says hi. Very nice. What a nice little way to join the chat. Thank you very much. We're at 76 likes, guys, and 150 people watching, so please, if you haven't, hit that like button. Only 24 away from 100. That'd be pretty sick, actually. A first live stream back from PAX. What if Trunks was stuck in the past? I actually want to do a what if Trunks stayed, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit But you definitely want to do that because I like the idea of Trunks in the Tournament of Power. What if Goku was the legendary Super Saiyan? So people keep asking me this. I hate to be a broken record. I'm never going to do that because the legendary Super Saiyan form is actually not a canon form. The Broly and, oh, Lightning says, hi, I saw you at PAX. It was wonderful seeing you as well, Lightning. Thank you so very, very much. That's awesome. So the Lion T. Did I say Lightning? Lion T. Alright. Guys, make sure you are not spamming your suggestions. Make sure you're not spamming your suggestions. If you spam your suggestions, I will time you out. So please do not. I was talking about something, and I literally forgot. I can't even find it. Anyone remember what I was talking about? Oh, yes. Legendary Super Saiyan. Legendary Super Saiyan form is not canon. I talk about what's canon. And Broly Super Saiyan form is not actually as simple as just being a random transformation. So, yeah. What if Videl... Thank you, Stormstone, for the $5. Stormstone says, what if Videl... Spelled a little differently there, but it's okay. Was part Saiyan. I like the idea that... Oh, and Hunter Marshall with the $2 says, I like your Zelda hat. Thank you very much. It's one of my favorites. I have lots of Zelda merch. I really love Zelda. And on the second channel, we will be playing Zelda. So for those who missed it, guys, we do have a second channel. So if you want to, head over there, hit subscribe, and we are live, literally, no kidding, 6 days a week. And you guys can ask me all questions and stuff and hang out. But yeah, part Saiyan for Videl, it depends. Because, first off, you have to say how she's part Saiyan. If you say, like, pregnancy from a Saiyan makes you part Saiyan, like it alters your genetics, then we'd have to change Bulma and Chi-Chi as well. So there's just a weird way. Stop spamming the chat, Carthu. No, I'm allowed. That's my legal... I am allowed to do that. That's my chat. I am legally allowed. And by the way, guys, we are... Sorry if my voice is a little hoarse. I also just came back from PAX. But we are 6, let's fit in the screen, likes away from 100 likes. So let's try and smash that like button and hit that that 100 like goal. 3 likes away now. I see it. I see it going. Thank you guys very much. And 102! Thank you guys very, very much. This has been a very warm welcome back stream. Thank you. Adrian Villadra says, what if Goku was like Broly with Goku being the same character, just that he has Broly's rage and ever-growing power? So I find that... Ooh, Swordman with the $10 bomb! So let me answer Adrian first. Thank you so much, Sword Man. And then Pimp Demon, I saw come in as well. Thank you, Pimp Demon. We'll get to those in 2 seconds. So I actually have an idea. I think I want to make a series about Goku having the Ikari power. I think Goku with Ikari is actually a very interesting concept. The ability to control his Ozaru power in like a base state. I think that'd be an awesome storyline to go with. So look out for that in the near future. Okay. And Toxic Noxic with the $10 again. Thank you very much. Let's go to Swordman's $10 first and say, what if Goku mastered spirit control while on Yardrat? I've seen you suggest this before, Swordman. Don't worry. I do have an eye on everybody's suggestions of what ifs. I do keep track of them. Swordman, so what I haven't responded to it, and I apologize. Basically, this is where I fall on the subject. We don't know what it does enough of. We would need to know more of... How do I put this? We need to know more of, like, what Vegeta learns, how it affects the Moro fight, and things along those lines. Because maybe maybe Vegeta is the one to win and against Moro. And I see this little thread, that little hair right there. It's probably my own hair. But maybe Vegeta is the one... Oh, see it? Oh. I got it. Maybe Vegeta is the one to win against Moro, and maybe he's not. It depends, and if he is, then that could be a big game changer for, say, the Tournament of Power and other things going through the series after that point. Thank you so much, Swordman, though. Pimp Demon with the 50 knock donation, which is about 5 and change, as it says right there, says, everything is canon to Dragon Ball, Carthu. I think you mean it's not canon to the main story. So when I say canon, I do mean the main continuity. The reason... So, what people don't... I don't know how people don't realize this. Canon does canon, when you say canon, you are talking about a main continuity. So if you're talking about main continuity when it comes to canon, then that's canon. So that's what I'm saying. So I shouldn't have. You don't have to signify that with main continuity. It's like the semantics of atheism, right? Let's say people say I'm not an atheist, I'm agnostic, right? But the thing is, atheism makes no truth claim. Atheism just is against the belief in a god, right? So it's saying you just don't believe in a god. It's not making any truth claims about the existence of one. You don't need agnostic to preface atheism, just like you don't need main continuity to preface canon. Basically how it works. Hope that made sense. Let me go to the $10 donation from Toxic Noxic. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm super behind. I know. Toxic Noxic says, what if Hercule was weak? LOL JK. What if Goku went Ultra Instinct against Frieza? He would have to be Frieza in Resurrection of F. And if we go by my theory of... Jeremy Findias, I see yours. $2 super chat. We'll get to that next. And so, like, when it comes to Resurrection F would be the soonest, it's because I really do think that some level of Whis training is required for Goku to be able to unlock Ultra Instinct, and thus, without any Whis training, he couldn't do it on Namek. So he'd have to do it against Frieza, and also my theory of how Ultra Instinct works, where it's only a transformation when you are weaker than the minimum power required to use it. So Goku transforms to reach that minimum power, thus the multiplier is adjusting. So if Goku's base is stronger than the tournament power, the multiplier is less, because Ultra Instinct is a static level. In my opinion of how I interpret things, there's things in Whis' speech to back this up. I talked about that a little bit in my the truth about Ultra Instinct video. Is Ultra Instinct the form or transformation or technique? Go watch that. But that should explain my thought process. Basically, I'd say he's as strong as Tournament Power Ultra Instinct Goku. And yeah. Sorry if that was a little long-winded, guys. Jeremy, you dropped the $2 and said, what if Gohan went Super Saiyan 3 versus Boo? So you'd have to claim that he's stacking on top of Ultimate, because Ultimate should be a bigger multiplier than just Super Saiyan 3. And if he's stacking on top of Ultimate, then he's ridiculously strong. You could probably line that up with some Gohan Kept Training thing, which the Gohan Kept Training series, guys, if you didn't see the community tab post, I have said that I'm reworking that series. I kind of want to redo it, and yeah. So I might maybe even steal that concept for that series. So let me scroll all the way down to the bottom. Sorry, guys. What if Chi-Chi was a Saiyan? I don't know who she'd be the child of. If she was, though, you'd have more full-blooded Saiyans in terms of Gohan and stuff. Pan would be a half Saiyan rather than a quarter Saiyan, but it does seem like the less Saiyan you are, even as long as you have a part of Saiyan in you and you're mostly human, the stronger you are potentially based on how Pan is. So yeah, because Pan seems like an absolute monster at the age of like 1 year old. Let me just take a swig real quick, guys. By the way, thank you. We've had over 100 viewers in here basically this whole time. That's absolutely incredible. I will, and like I said earlier, I will be live on my main channel, on my main channel. This is the main channel. On my second channel later tonight. So if you guys are interested in coming by another live stream today, please go over there, hit subscribe, and I'll also be making video content, as well as potentially playing Dragon Ball games and other things along those lines. I have a lot of fun over there. What if the whole entire race of Saiyan? That's not a question, I'm sorry. Maybe if you just retype that and hopefully have the rest of the question in. What if Champa was the god of Universe 7? They lose to Frieza. I'd say they just lose to Frieza. Champa, because you're supposed to pronounce it like champagne. Champa seems a bit lazy. What if Broly and Jiren fused? Oh, Toxic Noxic, I see your $5 donation. Thank you so much, Toxic Noxic. By far the top super chatter of the stream, as you can see right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if Broly and Jiren fused with Potara? More of a power scale question than a what if suggestion. I see. They'd be ridiculous, but it's hard to say because they're both above the level of Gods of Destruction. Would they be weaker than a Swordman as well? Thank you for the $5. Would they be weaker than Angels? Would they be stronger than Angels? How big is the gap between Gods of Destructions and Angels? We have no way to tell. So that makes it actually hard, but they'd be somewhere in the middle, potentially even reaching those heights. Then we have Toxic Noxic, who says, what if Goku beat Beerus in Battle of Gods, like he went desperately, broke his limits, and set him above the ones named gods? I see. So, when you talk about people, like, beating people early, it's hard to really say how that changes the stories. Though I would say it probably makes Beerus decide he needs to train again, and things along those lines. And since Goku's power was temporary, probably... we'd say in this situation, since it was like him just breaking his limits temporarily, then you would say that Goku also trains with him to try and regain the heights of his power, which would be from that fight. Thank you very much. Swordman with the $5 says, what if everybody was allowed to kill in the Tournament of Power? Frieza would have a much better time. Hit would have a much better time. Is my focus locked? Did my focus lock drop? There we go. Thank you, Legion, for the $2. We'll get to yours soon, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if everyone was allowed to kill in the Tournament of Power, though? Yeah, people like Frieza, Frost, Hit would have a much better time in the tournament, though I think the general outcome would be very much the same. Thank you very much, Swordman. Then we have Feral, who says, with a $2 super chat, Goku instant transmissions to Vampa after Yardrat, question mark. So, Vampa is actually pretty deadly for... Oh, no, not that Goku. I see. What if my card declined? I see you, Toxic Noxic, with the $5. Thank you so much, my dude. Feral, though, says with the $2, Goku instant transmissions to Vampa after Yardrat. That's actually kind of interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I think I'm going to write that down somewhere, for sure. Because I think I'd have to think about that more. That's not just one I could answer very easily. What if Jiren took the TOP seriously? You mean from the beginning? He wins. And then we did the what if Jiren wins the Tournament Power. It was a very short video, and there you go. Alright. Toxic Noxus says, what if my card declined? I mean, dude, you know what? If it declines, it declines. But don't put yourself in a financial bind ever, guys. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all the support. And we're at 157 goddamn viewers. Can we hit 150 likes? Please, that'd be great. We're only 15 likes away. So if you haven't liked yet, please, please. It truly, truly helps the channel, the stream. Makes these streams even more possible. And make sure more people even see them after the fact. Thank you. All right, Pimp Demon with the $2, and Striker came in with the $2 as well. We will go to that next. Pimp Demon with the $2 donation. It's Nox, but it's okay. It's still basically $2. $2 like 20 cents. What if Frost was good? I mean, he wouldn't work with Frieza, so he probably wouldn't get blindsided by Frieza, but he's still too weak to last in the tournament. So I don't think there's that much really to work with there. But I do think the question is fairly interesting. Maybe he trains with Kaba and stuff, maybe. What if King Vegeta adopted Broly and, like, pretend he's his own son, and, like, kills Paragus? That's actually kind of interesting. Also, we're only 1 like away from 150, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me just take another drink. Sorry again, my throat is, like, really hurting from PAX. I was screaming and, like, talking a lot this whole, like, last 5 days, so... and staying up very late. And we're at 164 likes now. Thank you guys so much. The support on this stream, first thing I'm doing back after PAX, has been unbelievable. What if King Vegeta adopted Broly? So yeah, I really like the idea, actually. I don't know if I could do anything cool with it without getting, like, too ridiculously fanfiction-y. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? And we're at 176 likes. Can we hit 200? That'd be insane. What do you guys think? Do you guys put a 1 in the chat if you would watch What If King Vegeta Adopted Broly? Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. Alright, we'll do like a little vote. So 1 in the chat if you would watch What If King Vegeta Adopted Broly. 2 in the chat if you would not. Oh, that's a lot of frickin' 1s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Oh, my lord. Oh, lord, that's a lot of 1s. Oh, man, that's a lot of 1s. Okay, okay, enough with the votes. I get it. I get it. I get it. Toxic Nox. Thank you, guys. Toxic Noxic with the a $10 super chat says, what if Goku was born in Universe 6? Guys, if I could think of a good story for it, I'll make it for you guys, okay? If I can think of a good story for that what if suggestion, I'll make it for you guys. I promise. Promise. Pinky promise. Cross my fingers. Pinky promise. Here you go. Here you go. Little pinky. There you go. What if Goku was born in Universe 6, though? Obviously, he'd be stronger in base pretty much from the get-go. Yeah. I mean, then his main counterpart, as we see from, like, Kaba and Caulifla, they're all, like, god level. Battle of Gods, like, level. In base, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, they're extremely strong, and he'd be extremely strong. He just probably wouldn't have access to his transformations. Otherwise, a narrative is really hard to construct, because we don't know much about Universe 6 in terms of its history and lore and the Saiyans and such, and what they've had to go through. Okay, I think we've caught up on all super chats. Here we go. Pimp Demon says, actually, with a 20 knock donation, says, good night. I'm gonna go sleep in my new apartment. Pimp Demon, congratulations on the new apartment, my dude. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Thank you so much for all your support, man. Always incredible to have you. Everybody say congrats to Pimp Demon on his new apartment. Oh, man. Oh. Jeremy says, what if Carthu killed all the gods and angels? All you have to do is take an eraser tool and just erase them out of existence. That's it. What if Carthu... And thank you, Sam the Comic, for the 99-cent donation. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if Carthu was in Dragon Ball Part 2? I need more content to work with, because we're up to after the Tournament of Power, and we're in Universe 6, unfortunately. So it's actually harder for me to work with, especially with no real rivals for Carthu to really have. I could make it. I do have a 100k special already planned. I think you guys are hopefully going to like it. It's something a little different than I usually do, but I think it'd be really, really cool. Adrian, again, with the $5, says, if a non-Saiyan learned God Ki, would they get the same multiplier power boost as Super Saiyan God? I think they would, since Super Saiyan God is just a base Saiyan with God Ki. Yes, I agree. I think it would be a Super Saiyan God power boost based on God Ki. God Ki should just be a Super Saiyan God multiplier, basically. Oh, man. Definitely just spilled water down my face live on stream. Excellent. It's very hard to drink out of a massive... This is my jug of water, by the way. That's my head. This is the jug of water. Toxic Noxic again with the $5. Thank you so much, Toxic Noxic. What if Gohan went Super Saiyan God instead of Goku? I've thought about doing that one. I have thought about doing that one. Okay, so that's another one that I need to know if you guys are actually interested in it. Okay, type 1 in the chat if you want to see what if Gohan went Super Saiyan God instead of Goku. Type 2 if you don't want to see it. Go. I'll wait. Okay, that's a lot of ones. That's a 10. I see some 3s. Okay, voting closed. I get it. Voting closed. I get it. What if... Swordman says, what if Moro went to Universe 11? Thank you for the $2, Swordman. Just wondering. I mean, Jiren seems to not take crap from people he considers threats, so I feel like he would just smack him and take care of him pretty quickly. If it's manga Jiren, he doesn't kill him and probably tries to capture him. If it's anime Jiren, he kills him. Also, guys, 18 likes away from 200 likes. Are there 18 of you in this stream who have not hit that like button yet? If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, we also have the option to become a member. If there's a join button below, if you want to always have, you know, a little bit of priority in the chat when it comes to what if suggestions, becoming a member is a great way to do it, because I see your name in green with a little badge next to it, and I get to read you. You stand out more than others. That's also a great way to do it, and it's a once a month payment rather than a, you know, every time you have a suggestion payment. What if King Cold was revived too? I don't think King Cold has the same potential, so I think he still loses in Resurrection of F. Though I think there's an argument to be made that Goku fights King Cold and Vegeta fights Frieza, but it's hard to say. What if Goku went UI and GT? I don't think that's possible because I think the Whis training, the way I've always interpreted it is Whis' training plus the conditions of the Spirit Bomb and the Tournament Power caused Goku's UI. It's not like he just would have gotten it from having those conditions in general. It's so basically just something that he gets because he has the Whis training and thus some body-like memory. And also, we did hit 200 likes. Thank you guys so very much. This has been a crazy live stream. First stream back, and it's been absolutely insanity. What if Goku mixed God Ki with Super Saiyan 3 in the Tournament of Power? He'd have to mix it with Super Saiyan 2 first, making Super Saiyan Blue 2. But he'd be very strong. He'd be very, very strong. What if Jason Voorhees was in the Tournament of Power? I know there's some ridiculous power scaling, believe it or not, for Jason Voorhees. So you would actually have to ask, like, Jax Blade, I think. He might actually have a better answer than I do. Juan says, you're the best. Thank you so much. Toxic Noxic again with the $5 super chat. Dude's up to, I think he's over 50 bucks now. Thank you so much. He says, what if Goku took Whis in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for 5 years? Would he be extremely OP? Yes, he would. He'd be very, very OP. He gets very strong while training with Whis, though there's probably going to be a plateau point. We just haven't seen it yet. Who knows if it's 5 years, if it's 10 years, who knows. But it seems like Whis has the potential to make Goku much, much stronger than he is now. So definitely the future. Definitely there's a future. Carthu Super Saiyan Blue 2 is just Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Nah, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution design-wise is actually just based on Super Saiyan Grade 2. Grade 2, not Super Saiyan 2. So it's based on Super Vegeta, and its multiplier is 20 times, which is not the multiplier of Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan Grade 2. What if Goku swapped with Vegeta? Vegeta... So, like, you could read Dragon Ball Sai for that. Dragon Ball Sai by Dragon Gara Lee, because that's more of a story, whereas I would probably say it's not easy to tell that story, because I think Vegeta just conquers the planet, and I don't think he's young enough to, like, be carried by Grandpa Gohan, then fall on his head type thing. Hi, Shaquille? Is that how you pronounce your name? Somerville? Thank you so much. And Jeremy Vin Diaz becomes a member. Thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right, man. I'll just call you Jeremy from now on. Thank you so much for becoming a member. As you guys can see, he just became a member. He's got that little Dragon Ball badge. I actually made that myself in Photoshop shape tools and stuff like that, but yeah. Come on, what if Goku went all out against Majin Buu when he first went Super Saiyan 3? Adrian with the $10. With Super Saiyan 3, read this comment. Read this comment, please. Please don't put that in your comments, guys. It doesn't really get me to read it. The only reason I saw that was because I just saw it. It's like, it doesn't get me to read your comment more. But he beats Super Buu. I mean, he beats Fat Buu. And that's all. And the arc is much shorter, and it makes Goku's character a lot more redeemed. Me watches up to Kakarot Part 4. There's no way Kakarot could get any more OP. Kakarot Part 5 and 6. Kakarot gets multiple Zenkais from Moro and Master Spirit Control. Me. He doesn't master Spirit Control, but he does train with the Ardrachans a bit. To get some of their abilities, like he has instant transmission, which is one he sees as useful. He doesn't see size change and multiplication as too useful because they're more so tricks than actual useful abilities. Sorry, bro, but I used all my money yesterday, so I can't donate. It is so fine. It is so very, very fine. Do not worry about it, guys. You guys do not have to donate. I have to keep up with the donations, obviously. They do have to get priority because they're donating. And, oh my god, Adrian's $10 don't even fit. Oh no, don't do that. No, go back. Okay, wait, hold on. Adrian's $10 doesn't even fit. Wait, latest super chat. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. What if Oob was a Saiyan? I don't know how he'd be reincarnated as a Saiyan, unless he's reincarnated as the child of one of the living Saiyans, but none of them were having a child at the time of Oob's reincarnation, unfortunately. What if Dende and Gohan went out? That's in the scrapped plans for Dragon Ball Z Abridged Season 4. That's where that is. It's in the scrap plans of Dragon Ball Z Abridged Season 4. Sorry. What if Whis trains Frieza? What if Whis trains Frieza? Frieza get really strong. Though I don't know about things like UI where he has to clear his mind and such to use it. I think UI would be outside of his range because of his evil intentions and heart. What if Shallot was canon? I don't know enough about Shallot or Legends to make a really good video or topic, or just cover a topic like that. Alright, what if the multiverse was introduced in Z? If you tell me how, I could probably answer that question a bit better. What if Chi-Chi and Bulma fused? Look up hashtag Bulchi on Twitter, and you'll see some very high quality fan arts of Bulma and Chi-Chi fused. Very high quality fan arts. That's what we're gonna call them. Very high quality fan arts. What if Goten trained all the time? He'd be very strong. He has pretty good potential, actually. And Hayden Rodriguez with a $3 super chat. What a nice, interesting number. Says, what if Goku trained with Vegeta instead of Gohan? When specifically? Hashtag Bulchi? Yes, hashtag Bulchi. Bulchi. It depends when, though. And Toxic Noxic with the $5 says, what if Frieza trained with Goku before the Tournament of Power arc in the Room of Spirit and Time? Hyperbolic Time Chamber is the acronym he used. Frieza becomes stronger than... Frieza was already pushing, like, Goku's blue levels of power at that point, and I think he just become even stronger. He'd be a much more formidable threat in Tournament Power, but it's hard to say specifically how. What if Kale and Caulifla didn't go Super Saiyan? They lose pretty early on. Caulifla was pushed to Super Saiyan to save Kale very early, so they do need that power to last in the tournament. And thus, UI Omen 2 maybe never happens, and then maybe UI Omen 3 is weaker because of it, though hard to say. Adrian says, what if Carthu was more awesome? Wait, that's hard to do. LOL, thank you so much, Adrian. That's pretty funny. What if Goten was a playboy in GT? Isn't he a playboy in GT? I haven't seen GT in a while. It's been a couple years since I watched it sub. And by the way, if you haven't watched GT, what if Toxic Noxic wasn't so generous? Dude, I don't know. What a legend. Can we get some thank you Toxics in the chat, guys? Thank you, Toxic. I'll say it too. Thank you, Toxic. What if Sin Shenron never killed Nova Shenron? Again, I haven't seen GT in a while, so GT what ifs are gonna take some time for sure. Trey123 Gaming says, do you think Super Saiyan 5 would be above Blue or God? Again, I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen GT in a while, and because I haven't seen GT in a while, I'd need to watch it before I make any multiplier claims. Luca Gaming, please do not spam, or else I won't answer your what if. Who would you like to see fight in Super? Do you mean like in Tupper? Like in the supposed whenever coming continuation? I think in Tupper, I'd like to see a Hit Vegeta rematch. I'm really big on the Hit Vegeta rematch. Toxic Noxic with the $5 says, what if I wasn't so generous? He's just gonna say it himself. What a legend. What if Carthu worked at Wawa? Dude, I'd be serving some mean sandwiches. This is actually hurting my throat, though. I might have to call this at 45 minutes instead of an hour. What time are we looking at, actually? Because I do have to go somewhere. Okay, we're doing okay. I might have to call this a little early. Or a little earlier than an hour. Yeah, let's do 45. We'll do 5 more minutes, guys. What if you liked Blue Evolution? It would have to be better than it is. What if Carthu watched Dragon Ball? I did watch Dragon Ball. Oh, this is going fast now. What if Carthu worked at Arby's? I'd be serving up those meat mountains, right? Is that what that secret menu item's called? The meat mountains, like this big? Like this big of a sandwich? It's ridiculous. What if Goku married Bulma? Question mark, question mark, question mark. There's a lot of weird implications there that I don't know if I could answer. What if Goku had actually killed Supreme Kai during the Buu arc? That actually turns out to be an issue for him long term and short term. So there are a few things to talk about there, like taking well. Yeah, no, because they say revive people killed by Babidi and his minions, yeah. Everybody, slow down and don't spam. Carthu's becoming overwhelmed. No, I'm not becoming overwhelmed, dude. Don't worry. It's just, I have to, like, just stop the chat for a second with a scroll so I can read things. But yeah, so Supreme Kai is actually useful for training, actually taking Gohan to the, to his world and stuff. It would make Goku look weird. Obviously, Beerus dies. Though you could argue they just revive every good person that died that day, which I don't remember if the wish is every good person or every person killed that day or every person killed by Babidi's minions or something. I'm pretty sure they didn't know who Babidi was. So, yeah, he probably just gets revived. So it doesn't actually change anything. Beerus dies for a short moment. Then, maybe Beerus shows up. I think there's a story to be said about it. Maybe there's a story. What if Evil Boo didn't absorb Good Boo? He's much weaker because of it and is probably just defeated. Because he is weaker. He's obviously split. What if Gohan learned Ikari when training with Piccolo? I'm not sure. Oh, Hayden said my what if was about the Cell Saga. Oh, you mean in the Room of Spirit and Time? Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I think, yeah, if they trained together in the Room of Spirit and Time, I think Vegeta would do his own thing, and thus that would hurt Goku's training, because Goku wants a partner to spar with and such. And guys, we're over 200 likes. If you haven't hit like yet, can you please hit the like button just so I could see how many people, like, have come into this stream since the last time I asked for likes? That'd be really cool to see, actually. Alright, I'm gonna look at that in a second. We were at 207, I think. What if King Cold went to Namek with Lord Frieza? Hard to say. Because Cold's power is weird to scale. It should be weaker than Frieza, but who knows. What if Metallica was in Dragon Ball? Like, in the universe, or just the music was, like, the Metallica music? If you're just asking for music, then just watch AMVs. What if Carthu's favorite form of was Super Saiyan God? Remembers the Born with God key? What if? Me? Oh, wait. Dude, Super Saiyan God is my favorite form. And it probably shows really bad in my what ifs, but it's okay. It's okay that it shows real bad in my what ifs. I really could care less. It usually just makes sense because if they're using God key in base, then that makes sense. And we're at 231 likes, so that's an additional 24 people who haven't been here the entire time who came in after that. Another like came through as well, and another $10 super chat from Toxic Noxic said, what if I got a friend request on Discord? Okay, fine. You know what, Toxic? You've donated a lot. You know what? Guys, let's ask. Chat, should I send Toxic Noxic a friend request on Discord? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let's see it. Ooh, I see a 2 in there. Oh, I see a lot of 1s. Ooh, everybody wants Toxic Noxic to get a friend request. All right, Toxic Noxic, where are you? Are you in the Discord server, the Carthu fan server? Toxic Noxic, post your Discord, homie. All right, no more voting. Post your Discord and I will send you a friend request literally right now, live on stream. Insert name here with the $5 says, what if Carthu owned an actual dojo in real life and he knew how to teach Ki? Well, I don't know how to teach Ki in real life, but I do. I used to teach martial arts at a real dojo, believe it or not. But that'd be cool. I would probably teach a lot of people. Toxic, I need your Discord name. Send. Or send. Yeah, I can't. You can't send me a friend request. That's right. But thank you, insert name here for the suggestion. Oh, I can search. Here we go. Toxic. What's your name on Discord? Wait, where is he? Did Toxic Noxic reply? I don't know. Alright, Toxic, get in touch with me. For sure. Get in touch with me, bud. What would... My Discord is... Okay, let's see. What if Carthu... Oh, Ender... 8960. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that live on stream, because we are about to wrap up as well, guys. How do you do this on mobile? Like this? Ah, yes. Add friend. Alright, where is he? Where is this boy? Ender. Number 9860. Alright, I sent you a friend request. Enjoy. Though, please, Toxic, do not message me any what if suggestions. I do only take suggestions for what ifs on Discord via the Discord server. Even if you're friends with me. That's the only place I take them. Alright, guys, unfortunately, my throat's starting to hurt. I'm going to have to wrap it up. It's been about 47 minutes. We got 233 likes. We've had over 100 people in here basically the whole time. Thank you so very much. The Gohan video, basically guaranteed to go out tomorrow. All but guaranteed. So yeah, I'll see you at tomorrow's Gohan video. Actually, let's do this real quick. Type a 1 in the chat if you want me to premiere the Gohan video, and type a 2 if you don't. Seen a couple of 2s. A lot of 1s, though. It does seem majority 1. Alright, then I'll see you guys at the premiere of the Defending Gohan video, which will come out tomorrow. And then Saturday, we're back on schedule, guys. So Wednesday, Saturday, we're back on... Insert name here with the $20 donation. Guys, you can stop voting. Thank you. He says, this is actually my first time getting to show support for the channel, so I wanted to send this real quick. Also, my second donation, of course. I like your videos a lot, so consider this a thanks. Thank you so much. Insert name here. Guys, can we get some thank you, insert name here in the chat? Thank you, insert name here in the chat, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for the incredible support on my first stream back from PAX. I'll see you guys at tomorrow's video, which will be a premiere, because everybody seems like they want a premiere. We will have the premiere on Saturday as well of What If Goku Was Born with God Ki part, what part is it? 5? Is it part 5? I don't even remember. I think it's part 5. Part 5 will be out this Saturday. I actually, since I have extra time, reworked the script a little bit, and it's so much better now. It's like even better than what you would have gotten last Saturday, so I hope that makes up for it being delayed a week, basically. I cannot wait to see you guys at both premieres. I cannot wait to see you guys in the comments. I'm going to give hearts to everybody who shows up to the premiere and comments right after. If you come to the premiere and you comment after the premiere or during the premiere on the video, you will get a guaranteed heart pretty much. Unless your comment says something bad, then I can't heart it. But otherwise, guys, I will see you tomorrow. But until then...